Hello, everyone. This is the teaser for this coming Sunday, February 21st. Um, this video will give you kind of something to look at and kind of view. I know some people were kind of shocked that we were closed this past Sunday. So if you're looking for the sermon from the 14th, we did not have a service. So I'm saving that Valentine's Day sermon for another Valentine's Day. But as you know, when it comes to trying to make weather predictions and stuff, we had people complaining that we weren't deciding soon enough and they'd rather know Saturday night if we're going to be open or not open. And the previous 2 Sundays we stayed open, then the snow came. There was a winter weather advisory. So leadership, elders, a couple of the elders decided on the precautions to close and let everybody know Saturday night, because everybody wanted, or those who complained wanted to know earlier. And as we know, the weather did not come. The storm stayed south of us, and we didn't get anything. So we'll probably determine more at elders and council. Maybe we just need to wait to Sunday morning around 6 a.m., 6:30 before we make decisions. And if you're uncertain, turn your TV on at that time. If not, if the weather is iffy and you're not comfortable, we encourage you to stay home. We encourage everyone, if you're not comfortable coming to the service, if it's pandemic reasons, if it's weather reasons, make the choice that's safe for you. But yeah, as you learn, as anyone who knows in ministry, you can't please everybody. And so if you're complaining that we closed, then talk to the people who complain about needing to know on Saturday night rather than Sunday morning. So, and you guys can find each other out, and you can solve the issues, and you let us know which way you want it to be. As you know, Pennsylvania weather changes every 5 minutes, so we always have to be as safe as possible, but we would like to be as open as much as possible too. So that's a little explanation of probably why when you woke up Sunday and realized church nothing had happened. Well, because we tried to make the decision on Saturday night for the people who voiced displeasure with not knowing, I guess, before they wanted to know, I guess, before they went to bed so they could sleep in and whatever. But enough on the public service announcement. I hope that didn't bother anybody. But this Sunday, my sermon is titled Character. Now, I did a sermon a couple years ago that was titled Integrity, and kind of like the summary of that title, Integrity, was if you have it, nothing else matters, and if you don't, nothing else matters. And that saying or that thought process has stuck with me ever since. When you determine if somebody has a person of integrity. But this one about character, none of us are perfect. We all have character flaws. I mean, Jesus obviously was perfect, but the rest of us, we have character flaws. Some flaws are easier to see, some are not. We're going to look at 2 Chronicles chapter 32, verses 27 to 31. That's the passage I'm going to read. 2 Chronicles chapter 32, verses 27 to 31. But we're really going to be looking at the background of Hezekiah. And the challenge is to look at Hezekiah's character. Obviously, he's mentioned in Scripture. There's a lot of great things he does. But when you look at him, does he have a character flaw? Even Moses had a character flaw. If he didn't have that character flaw and didn't listen directly to what God said, he might have been able to enter the promised land. And we all have character flaws. So don't sit there and think I'm looking down because, I'm the humblest man I know, which is a character flaw, right? Bragging about being humble is boasting, and that's not humble at all. So there's a lot of different ways of looking at character flaws, and we really want to address these. One of the things, trying to figure out what our true character is. And one saying I've heard is, what you would do when nobody is watching, that's probably closer to your true character. You ever watch someone who gets arrested of a crime or trial, and they interview their family or neighbors, and they all say, oh, he was such a great kid, such a great person, he would never do anything wrong. Well, well, if he was such a great person and such a great individual and, so nice, then why did he commit a crime? So which one was his true character? His being nice and the one the neighbor and family knows, or the crime he committed? Which was the true character? Was it the crime, thinking nobody was watching? It's just interesting. Um, a lot of people think Christians um, have different characters. They have the character on how they act during the week, and then on Sunday morning they clean up and put on their best or put on a facade and come and act very nice on Sundays. Which one is their true character? The one they portray on Sunday, or the one they portray the rest of the week? Character makes up a lot of things. We did a sermon a couple weeks ago about leadership. When we talk about character of leadership, and we talk about council or elders and how they are to be the spiritual leaders of the church, and how they are to be the ones that people can look up to, try to emulate. We're all trying to emulate Jesus, but it's not bad to have somebody that you can talk to that you can get advice from as ways to continue to work on your personal journey. So it's interesting. So think about the whole question of character. Maybe evaluate yourself and say, what is my true character? What do I do when I'm alone and nobody else is around? And then the challenge is on Second Chronicles, as you read, 32, 27 through 31. But you could read some more of that too. But try to get an idea of Hezekiah. Try to figure out what his character is, what some of the flaws. I'm going to be pointing out some of them, obviously. Obviously, he did great things too, and I'll be talking about that. So, character is a good challenge, and we really need to be people of character. We need to be people that, especially as Christians, that represent Jesus not only in church, but at work, at home, around our friends, where we're trying to be that example, where someone can point to us and say, hey, I can see the light of Jesus in their life. Not easy. It's a challenge. So that's what we're going to be talking about this Sunday. As far as I can tell from the weather forecast, I don't see any precipitation in the near future, so we should be good. But always, if you see some advisories or whatever, please check the television or local TV stations. I think we're probably going to try to wait until Sunday morning to make decisions. That Saturday night thing obviously didn't work this past week. Again, be safe. Hopefully I see sunshine, the snow's melting. Hopefully it's starting to get warmer. I'm itching to go play golf again. So all of you, take care, be safe, and I hope to see you on Sunday.